Well, despite having jobs across the country, not always at the same place at the same time, Russ and Sally have made it work as a couple and a loving family with their 2 daughters.
I know, truly blessed, Russ. And of course, it's been a journey, and we have learned earlier there was one anchor you sat at the desk with who has done pretty well. For herself.
Yeah, first of all, thank you for going through the whole family photo album of you had a lot to deal with there.
I am now the archivist for the Ramirez-Lewis family.
When I have questions about what's happened, I'm going to call you now in my own life, right?
We're good.
Yes, Savannah Guthrie. I mean, what a pleasure it was. She was just starting out. I was kind of wrapping up my time here in Tucson, but we spent some time together on the anchor desk on the weekends, and it was just. It was a lot of fun, and she's very talented. Of course, we got to see her be surprised a little earlier here in the newscast. I think we got her pretty good, didn't we?
Yeah, that was amazing.
We walked down memory lane, which was a lot of fun. And she also talked to us about her time here at News 4 Tucson and how it guided her first to leave the business, become an attorney, right? Then get back into the business and eventually rise to be the host of the Today Show. So here's a little more of our conversation.
You know, there's so many. The thing about KVOA, and I know it's still true, is it really is a family.
This building was filled with great journalists. I felt the same way when I got here. There was so many great people here. And when you're young like that, right? You're in your 20s, you're in your first or second job. You need those people. You need to learn from them and soak in everything they have to offer. And you mentioned Patty Weiss and Joe Donlin and John Hook and Martha Vasquez, all of them. You learn from them, and the reporters like Corey Warren and the others, Lupita and Sandy Rathbun and everybody there. It was just a treasure trove of experience to learn from. And I know you took a lot from here as I did.
They all care about our community, and it's just a special place, and there's a reason why it's lasted 70 years.
Sean, come back in here. I want to ask her one quick question before we go.
I'm loving this. This has just been fantastic.
You mentioned before that she was anchoring in her hometown. That must have been a little bit of pressure for a young journalist.
Oh, definitely. I mean, it was thrilling, and then it was also kind of scary. And then my grandma might let me know if she liked my outfit or not.
Right.
So it was one of those things, and I grew up there, so it's like your kindergarten teacher could be watching.
But as you look back, what does KVOA in Tucson mean to you now?
It will always be right in my heart. I mean, Tucson is my hometown. It's home. It will always be home. My family is still there, and KVOA is a big part of that. Just the memory of it, the people that I met there, I still keep in touch with so many of them. And it was a place to learn. As I told you, that was the first time I ever did a live shot. It's the first time I ever covered a big political story or big legal trials. That's how I ended up going to law school. So much of what I ended up doing started right there. So KVOA is a part of me. It always will be, not only because I grew up watching it, but because I will always treasure the fact that for one little moment in time, I got to be a part of it.
I think you're right. This has been a ton of fun, Savannah, catching up with you. I'm glad we were able to do it.
Oh, me too. I love you guys. Thank you so much for including me. I really appreciate it.
Wow.
That was wonderful.
Thank you for including me in this, in the 70th, anniversary celebration, which is today. And
Thank you for coming.
It was great. It was great to see Savannah, catch up with her, and we had a great 20-minute conversation. I wish we could share it all with you. It was great.
Yeah, and people want to see that look on her face again when she saw you come into the shot. But you know what, folks? You can see it in its entirety. All you have to do is go to our website to watch the full unedited reunion on our website at KVOA.com and click the story on our news homepage.
All right. Well, coming